Trust me, having an ugly odor from down there doesn't necessarily mean you're a dirty person, but ignorance. Down there can need a lot of attention we tend to neglect at times. So I don't just rely on my bath for the day or my two baths for the day. I wash up like 4 to 5 times a day. Most especially when I'm at home, it is easier for me to just pee pee and wash up. Worst is poo poo. When I just poo poo, I wash up immediately. So having to wash up often ensures that area smells good all the time. Because you might be like, I took my bath today or I had 2 showers. Why is it that I'm not smelling fresh? No, that area needs extra attention. Having to wash up often or go around with this baby wipes so you can clean up all the time when you stay out for longer hours is something I always have in my everyday handbag. This baby wash, like baby wipes, I have them in my everyday handbag. So if I pee pee where I'm not comfortable to wash up, I just clean up with that and ensures it is dry, which takes me to tip number 2. I had a colleague I was working with and I had the shock of my life. That girl would pee and just take up her pants without cleaning up. Like, I was like, what? That is how you culture bacteria. Because remember, pee is waste, something bad you are passing out of your system so you can feel good. It is not something you want to let it sit on your pants. So after peeing, you need to wipe up, wash up thoroughly and ensure that area is dry. But I saw that colleague of mine, she would just pull up her pants and I'm like, you smell so bad and your partner, trust me, I couldn't hold it and I had to tell her, hey, you need to wipe up after you pee. You don't just take up your pants after you pee. And guess what? She was so angry, yelled at me, telling me, you have no right to tell me how to take care of myself. You don't have no right. And I was like, hey, I'm just helping you. You will culture bacteria. You need to clean up after you pee. This is not healthy for you. That is how you end up with itchiness and the rest. And trust me, with my tone, she later on apologized to me and came back to ask me for more tips. And I was like, we are all women. We learn from each other. I was not imposing ideas on you, but just sharing good tips with you so you can smell good and healthy all the time. So she was so happy and we were good. Yeah, so that is something I don't, I always ensure my down there is clean and dry. You don't want it moist. Worst of all, moist with pee. You want to always wipe up each time you pee, and that is what I do, and I smell so good always. That area needs to always be clean and dry. Tip number 3, or the third mistake you make and have down there smell so bad, is destroying the good bacteria that protects you down there by using chemically made soaps to wash down there with. That is the worst thing you can do. You know, all these exfoliating chemical soaps you buy, or soaps that are loaded with chemicals you want to use on your body, and you have them go down there. Before you know, you start feeling some itchiness. That is something I used to feel at times when I was still using those chemically made soaps on my body because I want to exfoliate my skin with them. They are made with heavy chemicals. They go down there, and before you know it, you start feeling like you are having some itches, and before you know, you start having one funny odor from down there because those soaps with a lot of chemicals have destroyed the good bacteria protecting you down there. So I don't joke with my washes, my feminine wash. I don't joke with my feminine wash or just regular Dove soap without chemicals. You know, the regular Dove soap for sensitive skin. This one is from Honey Pot Satin Wash. This leaves down there clean and ensures you don't culture bad bacteria down there, and this helps you smell so fresh and clean. So having to avoid using chemically made soaps is a ticket to always smelling fresh and healthy, because using chemically made soaps is a no for the down there area. It's either you're using a soap without chemicals, like a soap for sensitive skin, like the Dove soap without chemicals, or your intimate wash, that is the only thing you use down there, which takes me to tip number 4, not washing down there properly. Most people rely just on water. Like before, I would rely just on water when I was much younger. I would rely just on water to wash down there. Down there can be sticky at times, so it needs a good soap specifically for down there to use to wash up, and that is where this comes in. This is very important. Or your regular Dove soap, that area needs to be washed as well, because it can be sticky at times. You know what I'm talking about, and just regular water cannot really clean that area for you. When I talk of cleaning that area, I'm not talking of the inner part. You don't have to go in you, like I mean the outer area, the vulva. That is the area you wash up, you clean up. So if you don't wash it properly, you end up smelling, because you need to wash any sticky stuff all out of that place, and that is how you smell so fresh and clean down there. You don't need to smell like, you don't need to have any perfume smell from down there, but just that natural, fresh, clean smell from down there. And you have to do it with a feminine wash or a regular soap without chemicals in it, like the Dove for sensitive skin or your feminine wash. So ensure you're washing down there thoroughly, because not washing it good, most especially the back parts, like you wash without washing the back, that is how you smell bad down there. So yeah, eating enough probiotics or probiotic supplements is very important for the feminine health. It ensures the pH levels are balanced down there and you smell so good all the time. So I'll leave some recommendations for probiotic supplements at the description if you're interested, or just ensure you're eating enough pineapple, you're eating Greek yogurt that is rich probiotic. And probiotics are very important for our down there health. You smell so good and fresh all the time. Tip number 6, or the biggest mistake you can make and smell so bad, is not drinking enough water daily. Trust me. Have you noticed when you pee, like you spend a long time out and you go to pee, you notice your pee, it looks yellowish kind of, and not clean and fresh white. It looks yellowish and you kind of get some odor coming out from your pee. That is how important water is. Water is the cheapest cleanse you can ever think of. Just drinking water cleanses and freshens up your pores and you smell so good. If you notice people substitute water a lot with other kinds of liquids, they have body odor. They have body odor because you don't substitute water. Water is something that will freshen you up from the inside and you smell good. So if you have body odor, you want to start drinking enough water, at least 2 liters of water a day. Carry water everywhere you. That is why I have a big everyday handbag, because water is one of my essentials for the day. I carry it everywhere I go, most especially during winter periods. I always have it in my car. So I drink my water, like at least 2 liters of water a day. That ensures you smell fresh all day, every day, 24/7 for life. Water is life. I had to end it with water, so you know the importance of water. Water flushes excess sugars from your system, prevents bacteria from culturing by flushing them before they even culture, helps you with your pressure. Like, there are a lot of benefits drinking water. Your doctor will tell you that. So these are the tips I wanted to share with you. There are so many of them I've been sharing, and I'll keep sharing with you more tips on a regular. So if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet and you love me, Risa, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss any of my tips. Share your own tips at the comments so we can all learn. This channel is not all about Risa, but a community of friends, you and I, so we can share ideas and always be the better version of ourselves. No matter the little steps, we get there and be great. So share the video with your family and friends, like, subscribe, and I'll see you again in my next video. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Bye.